It's hard, yes. You don't have enough time for hobbies, yes. You sleep less, yes. But what's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Oleg. I am a fourth year medical student in a beautiful country called Romania. Today we'll try to talk about how hard it is to be a medical student and how hard it is to become one. If you are a medical student, drop a comment down below and maybe subscribe to the channel. That would be amazing. Let's get started. The admission to the university was extremely difficult. After my 12th grade exams, I studied a couple of weeks for the admission and of course I failed. I didn't study enough. It wasn't a big shock for me because I knew I wasn't prepared enough, but I was extremely disappointed at the same time, so I got depressed. I'll make a video about this someday, probably. The point is, I didn't quit. This is the good point. To forget about my failure, I went to Germany where my father and brother were working, and I worked for a couple of months, 2 or 3 months. I made some money and I came home and started to study days and nights, sometimes nights, most days. I love to sleep. After a couple of months, I passed the exam, and here I am, a medical student. I have friends who failed their admission exam too. I'm talking about the medicine school, and some of them went to a different university because they didn't want to have a gap year like I did. So basically they gave up on their dream to become a doctor. If you're in such a situation, just don't lose faith. Do like I did. It's better to lose 1 year and then be happy because you achieved your goal, rather than, I don't know, have a crappy job and be unhappy because you don't like your job, and to always have this thing in your mind, I could have become a doctor but I didn't because I gave up. So I didn't, and I encourage you to do the same. 2. Once you pass the exam, you'll have a couple of years in hell. Literally. In Romania we have to study 6 years general medicine, and after that we can choose what kind of doctors we want to be. It means you can choose your residency. The residency takes about 3 to 6 years, depends on the residency you choose. Those 6 years are really hard. The first year is difficult because you have to adapt to the amount of information you have to study, and it's a lot. And believe me, what you study in school is nothing compared to medical school. I remember I had to study at night many times in my first year because there was no time to study except nights. I had to go to the university and start at 7:30 a.m. and I came home in the evening at 7 p.m., 8 p.m. sometimes. If you don't study a couple of days and choose to study in the weekend, you'll just have too much information to study in the weekend, and you won't be able to handle the amount of information you'll have to study. So, personally, I had to study at night. 3, yes. The exams are difficult. Some professors are amazing, piece of cake. Even if they fail you, you don't feel that bad because they are nice, they're okay. But there are some professors who maybe not fail you, but you wish they did because they treat you like this. Yes. Yes, you have to be ready for this. 4. You have to be ready to never have time for everything you want. Yes, you may have time for a walk, for gym, for, I don't know, go to movies, but not every day. Consistency is the key, and you have to study like every day. Maybe you won't finish what you started to study that day, but at least you started, and you learn a couple of pages, and that's a step up. 5. Because of the fact that you have to wake up in the morning early and come home in the evening, sometimes I wished I was in a different university, because who doesn't like to sleep? It's hard, yes. You don't have enough time for your hobbies, Yes. You sleep less? Yes. But I don't want to scare you. So let me tell you some good sides of medical school too. You start to learn from day one. You get to see corpses, yes, real corpses. And this motivates you to keep going. Because you start to learn the anatomy in a real body, on a real body actually. You learn from day one to save lives. This motivates you a lot. I remember I was in the first year of medical school and I got my white coat, my new white coat, and I already felt like 1% I'm a doctor. And I feel like I'm 60% a doctor right now. So motivation is good. You have to be proud because you will become a doctor one day, and you already started the journey, so you are very close. So I am proud of being a medical student. It's hard, yes. I don't have enough time for everything I want, but I try. I'm trying to make a YouTube channel about this, so hopefully it will work for me. I'll have time for this too. By the way, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel would be amazing. 7. Yes. Be prepared to be coffee addicted. Almost all my colleagues have coffee addiction because they can't stay awake all day, especially in the morning. They're like, I don't know, walking zombies, walking dead. It's been 4 years of medical school and I never tasted coffee. And I'm fine. Coffee addiction is bad for your health, but I will make a video about this one day in the future. I don't know when I'll have time. With all this being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to this channel, and maybe share it with your friends. See you next week, and stay healthy and motivated, and drink water.